Hey everybody, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Germany Co-op with me, Rival Zone Gaming, and Commissar Roach.
Hello.
And in the last video, I got taught how to do something that I really should have known how to do, but I was too stupid and couldn't get my brain to work. So thank you, Roach, for teaching me. Our Soviet campaign is moving along quite swiftly. The northern armies are just going completely insane.
We've achieved all objectives. All major cities. All major cities on the Eastern Front, other than Moscow, is under our control.
Roach is basically having to go, right, where do I want to go next? And if he's not careful, his southern armies are going to meet up with my southern army, which is kind of nice. Meanwhile, I have managed to encircle this group here, so they will start... Is it attrition they start experiencing? Running out of supplies, things like that?
Yep. And when you attack them as well, you'll start they'll start having out of supply penalties to their combat effectiveness. So
basically, our Panzer Division is Panzer Army, is sat here, and they're going to be a nice brick wall for our infantry to push the enemy into and get squashed. We've cut off Sevastopol from these forces, which basically means the southern front is now looking a bit more stable.
Well, we don't even know how many divisions are in that pocket because we don't have sight on it. So there could be 40 divisions in there, which would be massive.
Well, close to 500,000 men.
Yeah, this could be a whole army group that's just stuck here now.
So things are going well. But it's not over yet. We have not taken Moscow. We have not crushed them completely.
Getting close, though. Getting close. They're working on it. They're at 47% of the way towards capitulation.
What do they have to reach?
Well, I mean, that's just towards capitulation. That's once they hit 100, they'll capitulate. Basically, it controls 66% of the victory points and will capitulate when it's at 30% or less. So, yeah, basically we're about halfway there.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider that you've got to actually...
I just want to point out, we field about as many men... Our faction fields about as many men as they've taken casualties at this point.
Wow.
They've taken the 14.52 million casualties, and we field 14.8 million men.
We've just got across that little bridge thing. So we've taken the port outside the bridge, so we're getting supplies off that now.
All you gotta do is make sure you hold that, you also gotta make sure you hold this little split that's keeping these guys out of supply. And start putting pressure on the pocket, start reducing it. Because the longer they sit there, they can still be a threat, so you just gotta start pushing into it now.
Oh no, I've got that. I found an airfield for you if you want it. It's just north of Sevastopol.
Well, at this point, it's not really useful for an airdrop into Sevastopol unless we wanted to do a parade airdrop or something.
Yeah, why not? And Sevastopol is being attacked very shortly. I've got 2 divisions going after it.
Great to hear.
So then the Navy doesn't have Sevastopol anymore.
Yep, and essentially they'll be reduced to going to Archangel, probably.
Yeah.
If they want to stay in this side, because they also lost Vladivostok. Vladivostok.
Oh, they're sending troops round.
Well, they're trying to. I'm going to do some micromanaging with your forces in Arada's pocket. I'm seeing some things to do. Alright, I think my southern armies are going to have a secondary, are going to have another assault. It's getting it's on October, so it's actually getting pretty close to the winter, which I normally wouldn't attack into with Russia, but doing pretty good so far. think you are going to do an offensive line.
Come on. Ground support integration's taken, and we've got Sevastopol.
Good job. Gonna keep going down this air doctrine tree. Okay.
Zuhören. Ihre Befehle. Achtung.
Oh yeah, they've taken plenty of casualties in this pocket.
Achtung.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A lot of tank divisions in here.
Ooh, nice.
You can see how it's thrown them completely out of whack, because they've got this entire everything north of the where you cut off is open. They're trying to spread out what they had on the other side of the front, but they don't have enough. So the Italians are making pushes.
Fair enough.
So there you go. Yep, that one move. See, that just shows you that one move changed the entire balance in this front.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Should I start pushing with 1st Panzer?
It might be a good idea to make an assault. Start pushing north.
Hmm.
I've got secondary assaults going on most of the armies. One's going pretty close to Moscow as well. Oh, that's pushed up their casualties a lot. That pocket being reduced.
Hmm. They've given up on Sevastopol because of the attack from 1st Panzer.
Sounds good.
Befehle. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken. Angetreten. Ausrücken. Achtung. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Oh, yeah.
Zuhören.
Oh.
Finally breaking them.
He finally busted out. That pocket was massive. It changed everything. That was probably the bulk of their forces that you've just essentially killed. They're just gone.
Zuhören.
Flav Norway. Norksveld.
Oh! That's a Norsfeld is the fascist Norway, so they had a coup.
Okay.
Yeah, so they split in half. Apparently, like there was they probably had a what's the word, an election, and the Democrats didn't like them, and they fought.
Oh. Join our faction? Okay, so we've now got them in our faction.
Yep, Norway's now on our side.
Hey, let's kick in the rest of it.
We're also going to join their civil war, because why not?
Yay. They just refuse us.
Oh yeah, they did. So they want to fight it themselves. Oh well. That's fine.
But they just refused us. No one refuses us.
They're going to win. They're going to win their civil war. And Norway joined the Allies. Not a big deal.
Achtung.
Your infantry guys are almost open for you to use other places. And they're just reducing this
Just dealing with that.
last
Well,
little pocket.
I hate to say it, I'm making a shove from Moscow.
Do it. Do it. Hey, it helps. All of it helps.
No, first, I will go along the coast.
To connect up the two territories.
Yeah, and it cuts them completely off from Sevastopol.
Well, I mean, they don't need Sevastopol anymore because we've taken it, so it's kind of just.
Oh, you poor man. But it means that we've got the two fronts connected, and
Yeah.
you can redeploy troops.
Yeah, it would be nice to redeploy Brown Army more northerly. Try and make a push into Finland.
All right.
Oh, the two navies of Norway are fighting. I'm not sure. I think ours is losing. Yeah, our Norway is losing. Which means I think I'm going to redeploy.
All right. Can I have 10th Army back now?
Yeah, no, you could have had it the whole time. It's up to you.
No, you were doing stuff. I didn't want to take it off you.
Oh, you're fine. Alright, Kriegsmarine redeploying to the Norwegian coast to aid our allies.
I'm going to shorten your line. Oh, that's wrong. That's definitely wrong.
What's wrong?
I accidentally created 1st Panzer Army's line all the way across our front.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you click it. If you just,
Yeah, I didn't mean to,
click.
and I just hit the wrong button, and it was like, what am I doing?
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I mean, you're doing all right. I mean, when you started out, you could barely even.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you could barely even work it at all. So I mean, you're doing fine.
Okay. So your current objective is Dnipropetrovsk.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the town; it was the river.
All right, I'll go to the other side of the river.
All right, we've connected up our two fronts now.
Yeah.
They've been connected through Sevastopol.
Zuhören.
And yeah, they're still connected through Sevastopol.
Ausrücken. Bereit.
How close are the Soviets to capitulating? 61% of the way towards capitulation.
Sweet.
They've taken they've taken 16 million casualties just now.
Oh,
We're still at 1.08 million casualties. The kill to death ratio of our men is just ridiculous.
well, they're just good. What can we say? We trained them well.
By the way, we now have those those SS divisions.
We now have them.
I could strategically redeploy them to Sevastopol for you.
Go for it. Recon is done.
Nice. What else do we got?
We've got MP, maintenance.
Why don't we hit mechanized in the infantry tab?
Okay. Oh, you mean the next upgrade of mechanized?
Yep.
On its way.
Great. Those SS divisions are being strategically redeployed. If we can keep the corridor open, they should be there pretty quick.
Bereit zum
Brown Army now no longer has a front line because they just because they've achieved their objectives and the area that they controlled is now gone.
Wow.
So that is good. We're basically, that is good. I can redeploy Brown Army to the center and have them help make this push. Okay.
Ihre Befehle.
How's everything doing for supplies? Supplies are doing alright. 1,000 jet fighters in reserve right now.
Should probably start using them soon.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to deploy them from Kiev.
Okay.
I'm going to make a 250 jet fighter wing. Help in the cleanup of this southerly front.
Well, the fronts have now linked.
Alright. They're deploying. I wonder if you'll be able to... I wonder if there's a different model for them when they deploy.
Probably. They'll probably whip across the screen really quick.
Yeah, we'll see. I have 3D models off, so I'm not sure. But you might be able to see them. They're going to be deployed in the Ukraine, so...
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I've got bombers flying over the top at the moment, so...
Achtung.
Alright. Brown Army, you are going to deploy... Going to be an offensive-based army, and your front line is going to be right here. Offensive line to Moscow. Jet fighters got a pretty good range.
Yeah?
From Kiev, they can touch the top of, like, Turkey, and they can reach Moscow from Kiev, just at the edge of the circle. So that's pretty good range.
We're pretty much hurting them on all fronts, aren't we?
Essentially. There we go. Jet fighters are deployed. They should be flying over over Ukraine right now.
Okay. I've got... No. That's not it. Far too slow.
Oh well, if they're not there, not there.
Well, I just can't see them right now. They might be flying too fast for me to see.
I don't think that's how it works.
They are literally just throwing everything they've got at us.
Trying to stop us is what they are.
But the old Blitzkrieg is still working.
Japan's made a landing in southern Finland.
Really?
Yeah, look, around Helsinki, where we used to have our landing.
They're having another crack.
It's another front. It's another front that's opened up.
Another front that they really don't have the resources to hold.
Well, at this point, I wonder what their manpower is. Less than 2 million in the bank. They haven't gone to their maximum manpower yet, but then again, they've only got like 80 factories left. We've got 800. We have 818 factories. Drive towards Moscow?
Pretty much.
Let's see which general gets the glory.
Well, that'll be your general. You've got less far to go. I just want a better part of it, that's all.
Yeah, you're got a spearhead, so you're not going to be defending territory. You're just going to be pushing past. I mean, with this, I think with this, we'll basically win. Because there's not many other territories to take.
No.
There's nothing else that's really named, except for a couple of other small cities, but we'll catch those on the way to Moscow.
Uh-huh.
And the Soviets are currently at 73% of the way towards capitulation. Mongolia is almost surrendered, so Sanking. So yeah, we're basically towards the point where this will knock them out of the war, and we'll actually get a peace conference out of this because this is a separate war than the Allied war. So we won't have to garrison this. And we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. I think we should definitely let Finland be independent again. Like, post-war, I think Finland should be independent. Because they fought the Soviets.
They did?
Yep, they fought them for a long time. And maybe we should puppet a couple, or like, free a couple of eastern states and puppet them. And then take some of the areas along the Baltic. And we'll see how it goes. Because we're definitely close enough to be able to start talking about what happens in the peace conference.
Mm-hmm.
That's USS Concord. Still in the Bay of Biscay and very much damaged.
No, go for it. Just go, guys, go. Punch through.
Do what you can.
They're constantly trying to put people in front of wherever we make a break.
It's like it's a reverse 1945.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly this is like exactly what happened, but in reverse for the Germans and the Soviets. That's funny.
Constantly disengaging and moving somewhere else just to set up and try and slow someone down while someone else disengages and moves them behind you to try and back you up.
Essentially, yeah. No, I'm engaging all the armies now. So the entire front's now engaged.
Yeah?
Because the Yellow Army's just been kind of sitting at its line for a while. Make the push, damn the expense. Definitely see the new convoys opened up to try and give stuff to Norway from the U.S. Because we're just getting a whole bunch of kills with our naval bombers now.
We've got the Spanish and Italians just basically holding the right flank.
Gotta give it to the Italians. Gotta give it to the Allies. Gotta give it just to our allies in general. Because I've seen in everywhere. I've seen legionary Bulgarians. I've seen Greeks.
I think we've got a breakthrough here, bud.
In the south?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
I think we've got a breakthrough. Yeah. They've got nothing in front of us. They're just struggling to get people round.
The Italian on your left side's actually keeping them from getting in front of one of your guys.
Sweet.
You got one mountain division that's keeping them off you.
Good job, Italian.
Hey, you gotta give it to our allies. They definitely deserve something in the war. I'm not sure what we'll give them, though.
Something. We'll think of something.
Maybe the Caucasus. I mean, they've already got it.
Yeah.
Maybe just let them keep the Caucasus. I mean, we also have to give it to the Iranians and the Afghanistan and the Afghanis.
For holding?
Yeah. Hey, not only holding. Look at that. They've pushed.
Yeah.
They've taken territory.
But they held to begin with.
Opened up a front. And the Japanese have been invaluable on the eastern side. It's to the point now that they're not even the Soviets aren't even fully garrisoning the eastern side. There are huge gaps, thousands of miles wide. Yeah, that's a breakthrough.
That was what you would call a breakthrough, I think.
I actually think you're going to get there before my armies do.
That's all right. You can reinforce me.
Somebody's getting big for the britches.
To be honest with you, I kept on setting up like objective lines, and then just seeing them kind of almost achieve them like instantly. So I thought, why not just push straight for Moscow and end the whole damn thing?
Yeah, that is a possibility. We get a possible pocket being created here by this.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason you're getting through is because they have so many guys around Moscow. They're blocking my main force, and I couldn't get through.
Oh, they're cut off.
Now we have multiple pockets. Oh, that's just... That is brutal.
Yes, this genius tactical maneuver.
The Orel pocket. That's the major city that's in this pocket.
Yeah. There's so many guys cut off.
Oh yeah, no, the casualties are massive for this war.
One province. 17
million casualties so far. I don't even know what the actual casualties were for the Soviet Union during World War II. But we either have to be surpassing that or getting really close.
I think we just took Moscow.
Doesn't look like... no, they just put one into it. No, and then they just retreated out. You've taken Moscow.
At dawn today, German panzers smashed through the hastily erected barriers on the streets of Moscow, and half-tracks were seen unloading panzer grenadiers on Red Square. Thick, billowing smoke from the many fires raging in the suburbs could be seen rising into the air as German infantry stormed the Kremlin. Grenades and flamethrowers were reportedly needed to fight stubborn NKVD soldiers. My screen just decided to throw up a warning.
Stubborn NKVD holdouts intent on defending every inch of the complex. The Russian capital is now in German hands, but has been left a burning ruin. Unconfirmed reports indicate Lenin's embalmed corpse was safely evacuated east. But that is the end of this episode.
Oh, I just completely lost track of time there.
Yeah. Well, hey, it was a good time to lose it because that was definitely worth it. But this is you.
This is me. Well, everybody, there you go. We took Moscow. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please do hit the like button and don't forget to comment and share on whichever version you are watching. Don't forget to check down in the description. You'll find a link to the other person's perspective, and also check Roach's Patreon and Discord links, which are in the description of his video. But until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.